2K games and Fire Access games are added again and will be bringing us Civilization Beyond Earth at the end of this month.
We can no longer deny what is clear. Our time on Earth is ending.
Separação completa. Ir para decolagem.
The game is supposedly a spiritual successor to Alpha Centauri, and it houses many of the same developers from the game. While it seems like that, it's still very much a Civilization game, except this time it takes place in the future. Beyond Earth offers a look at the world as it takes place far into the future, with mankind traveling through space and time to found colonies on an alien planet. The turn-based strategy game has players picking up their sect from the very get-go, with a number of different choices to be made that will affect how things are played out over the course of the game as the turns progresses. The earliest decisions could have a huge impact on the gameplay as time goes on, and the way you treat the tech web could have some significant consequences. Speaking of which, Beyond Earth has a tech web instead of a tech tree, which branches off in several directions, which almost forces the players to choose one of them. There are also no technology trading in Beyond Earth, which means that players will be able to head through a number of games, checking out the different technologies to see which fits your playstyle the best. Also introduced in the game are infinities, which will change the advancement of your race. You can peacefully coexist with alien life forms on the planet, giving your units genetic modifications, or simply try to make the current world more Earth-like. Civilization Beyond Earth is out on the 24th of October and will only be launching on PC. Telkom Gaming has an awesome preview of the game on the website, so head there to get the full picture of the game. Borderlands is back and will be coming to PC and previous generation consoles in mid-October. Borderlands pre-sequel will be bringing first-person shooting back, and as expected will combine shooter and role-playing mechanics once again. The pre-sequel will shift the focus to the 4 playable characters, all of whom were non-playable characters or enemies in the previous Borderlands games. If you remember Handsome Jack, you will feel right at home as the plot follows his adventure of escaping and capturing of the Hyperion on Ellipsis. The game is expected to include new gameplay mechanics as well as low-gravity environments to make things even more over the top. For those of you who are huge fans of the game, Claptrap will be a large part of the game, as it is one of the 4 characters that the game will focus on. Claptrap, Athena Wilhelm, and Nisha will be the 4 playable characters who will kick off the game as henchmen for Handsome Jack, as he starts off morally good but slowly transforms into the evil villain we all know him to be. For those looking to get their fix on Borderlands the pre-sequel, the game will be popping on to PC, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 on the 17th of October, so make sure to keep your eyes on the Telkom Gaming website for more information. Looking for a strategy fix? Android will have you covered with a number of awesome strategy games that you can download and play. Many of you may have heard of PvZ, Plants vs Zombies, but if you haven't experienced it, you haven't played mobile strategy. All you have to do is protect your back lawn from hordes of undead zombies with a bunch of hilariously named plants and vegetables that shoot. There are 5 lanes going down and the zombies will approach from the right, so you need to build a line of plants to keep them at bay. As time goes on, zombies get tougher and smarter, so eventually you need to pull out the big guns. Plague Inc. is a rather morbid virus simulation, but can bring out the evil in you for just a while. Players will guide a disease across the globe, affecting its DNA resistance and transmissions, as you will want to kill off the entire world with your disease. Once you have a fair amount of people infected, you start developing the symptoms and will look to bring the world to its knees. Anomaly 2 is a tower defense game in reverse, set in a post-apocalyptic world as you guide a convoy through a wasteland in order to save mankind. You will guide your units through a valley of damage and power as you try to reach the end of your trip, taking damage and enjoying the amazing visuals of the game. For all you Destiny fans out there, and even if you're not, you should be, we've got an awesome competition lined up for you where you can stand a chance of winning an amazing prize worth 7,000 Rand. All you have to do is head over to the Telkom Gaming website to enter. The link is in the description below.